Hello there, friend, and dare I say, aspiring developer. My name is Andrew, and if you have made it this far down on the website and decided to click on me, then you probably haven't made up your mind yet as to whether or not to join Bob and Julian on the PyBites developer mindset journey. I took a huge leap of faith coming into the PDM program. I spent a lot of money on courses, tutorials, and books over the years, and the last thing I wanted to do was spend another few big ones on a program that would most likely just end up sitting on the shelf, collecting dust, and falling by the wayside. By way of background, I'm a full-time healthcare professional with zero experience in software development. Learning does not come naturally to me. It takes a lot of repetition and practical application in order for me to retain information. The PDM Challenge is perhaps one of the most difficult undertakings that I have ever enrolled myself in. Now, I say enrolled because it was ultimately my choice and mine alone to press forward and begin taking the steps necessary to accomplish my goals and dreams in this new digital economy. It took a long time, and Julian can attest to this. It took over half a year to convince myself that this was the right path for me. Years and years of procrastination and self-doubt can result in the accumulation of a lot of mental garbage that is toxic to your future. When my father, who was an ex-IBMer, brought home one of the first PCs ever made, circa 1981, I was determined to write a simple program in the basic programming language. That never happened. When I was a desk jockey in government about 20 years later in 2001, I was determined to build a web program to track all the drug products that were covered by the government drug plan. That never happened. My father had a dream of building his own business one day. He wanted to call it Excel Enterprises. That never happened. Unfortunately, he became ill and passed away before being able to realize his dream. Now, fast forwarding to January of this year, 2021, I finally promised myself that never happened wasn't going to happen again. I realized that all the determination and hoping in the world without concrete action wasn't going to help me achieve my lifelong dream of building something that will help empower and inspire others. So I decided to sign up with Bob and Julian and saved up the money for a few months before I started the program. The key thing is that I committed first and then figured out how to make it work with my employer, travel schedule, sleep, exercise, and family life. I knew that if I did not commit first, that my brain would make up as many excuses and stories as I would allow it to. I don't have enough time. This is not the right time. I don't have enough money. My computer is not fast enough. What if I fail? What if I'm just not good enough for this? What if people laugh at me? What if I create a stupid program that nobody will use? Blah, blah, blah. Just remember, these negative thoughts have absolutely no power over you unless you give them that power. This is where the PDM program really stands out from other mentorship programs out there. They're weekly coaching calls to nurture your mindset, calls that are conducted in what I would describe as a safe environment, an environment in which group discussions on various topics and issues relevant to developers are held without judgment. You will have to make sacrifices along the way. Like me, you may have to wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning, yes, 4, so that you can fit in a code review or a coaching call with Bob before starting your regular workday. You may have to get creative with your work environment and dial in for your call from your car or a local diner. You may have to forego Netflixing, YouTubing, Redditing, and being a news junkie for a while. Heck, you might even make some mistakes along the way, bang your head against the wall a few times, or need to figure out how to do something using your own brain instead of someone handing you a canned solution. All this to say, if you are lazy, then the PDM program is definitely not for you. However, if you believe that you have something important to contribute to the world, and we all do, and that software will somehow play a big role in your contribution, then PDM is the perfect program to help accelerate your dreams and develop your skills to make it happen. Finishing the PDM program is not like arriving at a destination. Instead, it is more like the beginning of a lifetime journey. Once your eyes have been opened to the possibilities, once you see how a seasoned and professional developer operates, you cannot unsee it. The coding, problem solving, and mindset skills gained through the program are applicable to almost all areas of your life. It's about a commitment and consistently delivering on and honoring that commitment, not just to others, but more importantly to yourself. For example, just doing this post-program testimonial took me several months. There were lots of reasons not to finish it, and I won't bore you with all of those whiny details. But today is December 31st, and I showed up in the end, and I managed to get it done before 2021 closed out. I consider that a win, and I'll take it. In return for your commitment, Bob, Julian, and their team will do whatever it takes to help you achieve your goals. Full stop. Their entrepreneurial spirit is absolutely infectious. They practice what they preach, and they eat their own dog food. I'm a living witness that the program works. I'm here to tell you that if I could do this, so can you. Bottom line is, how badly do you want it? You've listened to the stories of those who have gone through the program. You've done your research. The results are real. Now it's time to decide and commit. Don't delay. Just fire off an email to schedule a call with Bob and Julian after this video clip finishes. Don't water down your dreams and settle for leftovers. Just get started. You won't regret it. And don't forget to have some fun along the way. Have a great 2022.